If you're searching through Amazon trying to find an Android-based tablet, then you're going to be spoilt for choice. As well as the big names you've probably heard of, such as Samsung and Lenovo, there are hundreds of unknown brands out there, especially in the budget price range. Finding a good quality, low-cost Android tablet can be a bit of a nightmare. Well, a company called Blackview have sent me their latest model to have a look at, the Tab 16 Pro. First of all, you might notice that my background is a little bit different today. It turns out that reviewing a tablet in front of a green screen is pretty much impossible due to all of the reflections on the screen. So for today, we're going au naturel. This is the Blackview Tab 16 Pro. It's an 11-inch tablet running an operating system based around Android 14. It's got an 8-core or octa-core processor, 16 gig of RAM sort of, and I think that's where the 16 in the product name comes from, and an absolutely whopping 256 gig of storage. That 16 gig of RAM though is actually in the specs list as 8 gig plus 8 gig, which I think means it's 8 gig of physical memory with another 8 gig of virtual memory running on the flash storage. So really this has just 8 gig of RAM. But before we have a play with it, I'm going to show you the unboxing so you can see what you're getting for your money. So to start with, the look of the packaging is pretty good. It does look like a premium product from the box itself. If I show you that close up, you can see it's clearly got a glossy picture of the tablet on the front, and the rest of the box is quite matte with a silver embossed Blackview brand on the front of it. Let's open it up and see what we get inside. Oh, okay. So you do get a fair bit for your money here by the looks of it. It's got a case. I didn't expect that at all. So I'll take it out. That's the tablet in a case. Let's put that to one side and have a good look at it. So it's a standard tri-fold or bifold, I don't know what you want to call it, the cover on it. So it'll fold back like that so you can stand it up. Nice tri-fold case with a stand. It's got screen protector on it. Obviously that's just for packaging, so this will peel off. I'll do the peel in a bit. This is Nightfall Grey, it says. So you get a cover that's grey as well, and it's sort of see-through on the back. You can see the label coming through there. Let me pop it out of the cover so we can get a feel for it. That is impressively light actually. It feels not much different to my iPad Air. Right, what else do we get in this box? We've got a little user manual, a SIM card tool. We've got a power supply. Now this is a European power supply, so I'm going to need an adapter, or probably won't use that at all. I'm just going to use the USB cable, which is here, and it is a USB-C or USB-A to USB-C cable. Ooh, should have done a bit of research before I open this, I think. This looks like a pen. So not an Apple pen, but certainly a stylus for using the tablet. Now the case itself, if you look at that, it is flexible. So it's like the flexible TPU case. So that's quite good. It's got big bumpers on the corner as well, so that'll protect it. The quality is sort of fur-lined on the inside. I don't know what you call it, like felt-like. On the outside, it's just sort of what you'd expect on any other sort of iPad cover, really. It's just a sort of smooth, matte material. Peel. Oh, so shiny. Right, I'm dying to have a play with this, but the instructions on the box do say to specifically charge this for half an hour before turning it on, and I don't want to do anything wrong, so I'm going to put this on charge for a bit before we can then dive in and have a look what it's like to use. Something I've just noticed after I've peeled off the protective film, I think there's an actual screen protector, like a glass screen protector on top of the screen already. I can see sort of a little cut-out mark at the top where the camera is that just sort of indicates there might be something there. I don't know if it will show up on the camera. It's not really focusing, but I'll try and get an overlay photo of that somehow to show you that I'm pretty sure that there's a screen protector fitted. So Means you don't need to buy one of those with this as well. Let's start with the looks then. Now, I'm an Apple user. I have an iPhone, MacBook, Apple Watch and an iPad. Specifically, I have the iPad Air 4, which is about 3.5 years old. The design of the Tab 16 Pro is about as close to an iPad Air 4 as I reckon it's possible for an Android tablet to get. It's got squared edges, curved corners, quite a thin bezel, and even the screen itself has curved corners too, just like the iPad Air. From the front, the only real differences are the aspect ratio being 16:9, so longer and narrower, and the camera mounted on the long edge rather than the short edge. Cosmetically, it is a lovely looking tablet. As for the back, I honestly don't know if it's made of plastic or aluminium. I mean, you can hear that. Whatever it is made from, it feels pretty premium. You've got a 13 megapixel camera on the back too, which is okay quality for a tablet. It's a bit grainy, especially in low light, and won't win any awards, but who really buys a tablet for the camera? There's also a flash and some sort of other lens in that cluster. I have no idea what this is. It's not a camera lens available to use by the camera software, so I'm guessing it might be some sort of ambient light sensor. And I also need to give a special mention to the beauty filter, which makes me look very pretty indeed. On the side you have a physical power button and a volume up and down button. On the bottom you've got a USB-C port which supports 18-watt fast charging and a combined SIM and memory card tray. This tray is actually quite clever because you can put a SIM card in it, or 2 SIM cards in it, or a SIM card and a memory card, or a memory card on its own. Yes, 2 SIM cards. If you do a lot of travelling, you can grab a local SIM card and stick it in the tablet for cheaper data at 4G speeds, whilst still keeping your old car in there at the same time. Okay, so you then lose the ability to have a memory card in there too, but this tablet has 256 gig of built-in storage. To get that amount of storage in an iPad, you'd have to take out a mortgage. So let's take a look at the tablet in use then. It runs an operating system called Doke OS 4, which is based on Android 14. So that means at the time of releasing this video, it's about as up to date as things get. So Doke OS 4 is not your stock vanilla Android, but it's really not far off, to be fair. They haven't messed around with it too much. Most importantly, you get the Google Play Store and all of the Google apps that you'll be familiar with. So you can basically install whatever you like on it. Blackview developed Doke OS themselves, and they've included a few bundled apps like Easy Share, which is a bit like Apple's AirDrop. If you're like me, you'll probably never really use the bundled apps because you'll already have your favourites that you'll be installing from the Play Store. You may want to check out Doke OS's PC mode, which lets you pair a mouse and a keyboard with it to use Android like a laptop. The screen on this tablet is absolutely beautiful and so bright. It's really good in bright sunlight, not that you get much of that here in South Wales. But the speakers are not quite so good. They're quite tinny and they project the sound sort of out sideways rather than to the viewer. So I found myself having to cup my hands around the edge of the tablet to reflect the sound back to me. The tablet is Widevine certified to level 1, which means it can play videos from Netflix, Amazon and Disney Plus, all at full quality. So this tablet is great for watching videos, probably best if you use headphones though. It's great for browsing the web, brilliant for travelling with its dual SIM support, and built-in GPS that works with Google Maps too. But let's talk about performance, especially for things like gaming. I mentioned I'm usually an iPad user, and the iPad Air 4 is really all I have to compare this against. So I downloaded the same benchmarking software on both tablets to get a comparable result. Now looking at the results, overall the iPad Air 4 scored 37,036, whereas the Tab 16 Pro scored 6,889. That's a massive difference, and it was really let down by its CPU tests, the 2D and 3D graphics tests. Keep in mind the iPad Air 4 is almost 4 years old, so a new iPad is going to be even faster. The Tab 16 Pro did score a lot faster in the storage test though. So look, that might not seem like a very fair comparison. A premium Apple tablet versus a budget Android one, but it's important to know what you can and can't do with this tablet before you go out and spend your money. You're not going to be getting a gaming tablet. You're going to be getting a good value tablet for web browsing and for watching videos and for listening to music, checking your emails, basic work tasks too. And when I say good value, the price for the Tab 16 Pro at the time of putting this video together is £189. You get an 11-inch lightweight tablet with a lovely screen, a whopping 256 gig of storage space, a screen protector, a case and a pen, all for under £190. I think you're getting quite a lot for your money there personally. It is more expensive than say the Amazon Fire Max, but you do get the Google Play Store on this. Anyway, if you'd like to find out more about the Tab 16 Pro, then I'll put an affiliate link down in the description for you. These people here are my channel members and they deserve a massive thank you for supporting my channel. If you'd like to join my channel too and get benefits like early access to view my videos, then check out the link in the description or the join button underneath the video. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for free to see more from me. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.